All right. I was thinking I'm probably gonna call you Dr. Corlin when I'm talking to you, and then I'm gonna edit it later, and then that'll get programmed into my head, and then the next time I see you, I'll call you Dr. Corlin. It's gonna be weird.
It's still always weird when people call me that.
Why don't we just say first of all, what do you do? Tell us your job.
Okay. Um, so I'm an OBGYN resident at a hospital in Massachusetts. So I deliver babies and I see women with gynecologic problems or no problems and just help with regular health screening.
How has what you do changed in the age of coronavirus, and how quickly did it change?
So, obviously people are still having babies. And so that actually hasn't changed a lot as far as obstetrics go. It's still busy and we still have a lot of patients who have to come into the hospital. But as far as gynecologic issues, we've decreased our surgical volume massively because a lot of our surgeries are considered elective surgeries. And so they recommend that we not do those in this time so that we can conserve ventilators and help staff for people that have critical illness. So we aren't really operating anymore, which is very weird when you're used to doing multiple surgeries a day. And a lot of our clinic has been pared down to really just be prenatal care.
So does that mean that there's just a lot less for you to do every day? Or are you just sitting in a hospital and being nervous?
Yeah, it depends on kind of which team we're on at this point. Certainly our GYN teams have less to do than they typically would because not only are they not doing as much surgery, but people are definitely more afraid to be coming into the hospital. So we have less medical admissions as well. But we've changed a lot of our schedule. So our rotations have all been altered to accommodate this and allow us to be able to kind of be on a backup team for in an instance if someone were to get sick, we have people on reserve.
What kind of steps are being taken to protect your health and your colleagues' health?
So we all now wear masks. We wear surgical masks the entire time that we're at work, which is a big step, I think, in helping just, reduce the spread, but not only and help us feel safer when we're at work. And there's just a lot of precautions that are put into place and a lot of protocols for kind of who sees which patients and which ones we're suspected or worried about. And then just making sure that there's still always someone on a backup schedule, essentially, so that if people do start to get sick, we have people who haven't been in the hospital for a week who are less likely to have been exposed in the more recent time.
How does that feel in terms of interacting with patients, having to do it from behind a mask now?
It's definitely weird because you realize that when you walk into a room and you smile at someone that, they can't see your mouth. Or the other day I had a patient who was hearing impaired and it just, she couldn't read my lips, which I felt was, compromised our connection and our conversation. And it kind of always makes you feel like you're walking in and you're just covered up, it feels a little bit more sterile, which obviously we want it to, but it doesn't really help you connect quite as much.
What about the thing with people delaying care because it's not considered, it's considered elective? Does that concern you as a medical professional that stuff that people need to have done is not getting done?
Well, certainly as we're, projecting that this is something that hopefully within the next couple of months, we'll be able to start doing those surgeries and procedures and appointments again. There are some things that are able to be deferred for a couple months and really shouldn't cause any problem. But I think it will be interesting to see what kinds of health outcomes there will be for people who, maybe never had coronavirus but had other problems, either neglected or deferred because of this. And it's just kind of hard to know whether people are not getting care that they need because they're scared. It's going to be very interesting to see what kind of we learn about when someone needs to be seen in person and like what the limits are of things that we can do over the phone or remotely for people. I think it'll end up changing a lot of the way we deliver medicine.
As a person who knows a lot more about medicine than me, just generally speaking, what do you think people are doing, just everyday people are doing well right now to help prevent the spread of coronavirus? And what do you wish people knew or understood better?
People are doing a really good job of staying home, and it's not easy. And I think that those efforts should be recognized and applauded for people because it really is just small things that I think people may not even realize. Even if you're only driving to the office every day, you still increase the chance that you have to stop and get gas, and you're going to touch that gas pump that maybe 20 people have touched before you. So I think people are doing a good job at that. Um, and I think that's going to be really the most important thing, and just recognizing that if you do feel unwell, that, you just need to stay home until it gets to the point where you do need medical care. Um, I think that people are doing an awesome job of supporting each other. It's really cool to see everyone come together on social media, and how, I've probably seen more of my friends in the last couple of weeks online than I've made an effort to see in a long time. So I feel like even though it's keeping us physically apart, it's bringing a lot of people together.
So, being in Massachusetts, were you guys beneficiaries of the Patriots plane full of protective equipment that was smuggled out of China?
So I read about that, but it's really hard to know. Like right now, I think as far as our hospital goes, we're doing okay with our mask supplies, but I can't say whether they came from the Patriots plane from China or not.
They don't have like a Patriots logo on them.
No, but that would be awesome.
You just walk into the room. Instead of a smile, it says Super Bowl champions.
I just had Tom Brady's face.
Yeah, that would really put people at ease. He's got a nice
Yeah,
smile.
definitely. Tom Brady's here to deliver your baby.
Give it a big kiss on the lips.